little rain. Oh, I see I need to get that thing put back on. And it's right there. I'm glad it was just a little rain. The very last of the tiniest of tiny little seed potatoes that I had. Waste not, want not. Threw them in here. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Trying some carrots in pots. You know, you can only watch so many UK gardeners do stuff unbelievably right every single time before, you know, a guy wants to try it himself. These are all the new ones, which is awesome. We're gonna have, I'm gonna have to do again the whole pound some posts in and do some strings up, but certainly looking like we're gonna have much more on the raspberry side. These ones are my faves. Love these ones. They're like yellow, orange, I guess, when you pick them a bit too late, but pop some lavender in, which I've never grown lavender before. I did these all from seed, and I don't know when it was, December or January, or whenever I was starting to, my planting hand was getting itchy, but, and they're a really nice plant. I get a kick out of, I think these were in William Coleman's last one, and, like, I'm crouching down right now, my back hurts, that's how big these are, right? He could stand, you know, at eye level with his. One of these days. Hope these overwinter. Package said they were good for zone 3, but I'm thinking of putting one of those cloches. Cloche? How do you say that? It's a French word. I'll have to ask a British guy. It's a little glass thing that you put over top, because this is obviously where the snow gets shoveled, so I'd like to protect them a little bit, but whatever. We'll see how it goes. I need to get through here and do a little more cleaning up. That'll be the third time and probably the last time this year where I pick out some grass and harvest some dandelion root, but ta-da! It's starting to fill in. Oh, makes me happy. I knocked the bottom out of these containers and dug them into the ground a little bit, pulled all the wood chip back, and whatever. We're getting a couple of squash going on there. That's just something to look at. I don't need any more squash, right? Like, let's be honest. Sweet peas finally coming on. This one hasn't set a flower yet, but I don't know. I think it looks okay. Looks nice. I'm really digging these black-eyed Susans. You can just see them from a distance, and I like that. Not only are they flowers, but apparently that root is highly, highly medicinal. So I'm looking forward to that. The skull cap. These flowers are very, very nice. I really like these. But they're so tiny, and my eyes are bad, so they just look cool from way up here. I have no idea how big these are supposed to get. I think these are more of a low-lying 12-inch bush, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Chamomile that I transplanted from in the back garden, and I cut that back to about there, harvested everything that I could and dried it. And this is what's growing back in maybe 2 weeks, 10 days. So I'm pretty excited about that. By the looks of things, some of the gooseberries are starting to get ready. Again, I think this bush will end up, I believe, being like a 4 foot, tall and wide critter. So looking forward to it in the years to come. Just got to get things going. Man, these things are prolific. If you haven't grown these Ronde de Nice squash, it's like a round zucchini. They are phenomenal. We have had so many of them. I think it's almost time, Clover. We'll talk later. Here's a volunteer cilantro, which is now turning into the seed, which is coriander. And I'm just going to let that buck. You can just go ahead and dry in the stem, and whatever falls, falls. And I'll take some to different areas here and shake it around at the end of the year. I cannot quite remember what variety these are. Maybe it's a butternut. But obviously a winter variety, vining. And here's something interesting. Check this out. These things are going to end up sending roots out. So I think what I'll do is I'll grab some of that compost that I had and I'll just pile some dirt in here. And hopefully they start sending out some more roots and get a few more nutrients and such and whatnot. This little guy, I don't think he likes his home very much. He was fighting with a dandelion, so I took care of that earlier. Wintergreen. I'm medicinal shrub that does not look like it's grown a bit, but it also has not died. Oh, hey, hold on. Thinking of Nick there. Nick's allotment and his giant sunflower challenge. I think that's one of the first ones to open up. That's got to be, what do you say, 15, 16 inches across? Like dinner plate size? You'll get there. I'll get there. Well, they're popping up here and there. I'm just, whatever. August is sort of our, our nice month where everything's rocking and rolling. These guys here, I'll have to figure out something to do with them. Ask the wife if she can make a jam, and I will be told, this is a great opportunity for you to learn how to make jam, mister. And I will say, you are correct. So, we'll see. So these were the first sweet peas to blossom. I've never grown these before. I didn't realize how slow they grew, but I also did not realize how unbelievable they smell. That is like the strongest, I don't think I've smelled a flower that smells that strong. So these will be coming back again next year somehow, some way. In fact, I think I'll save the seeds from this one for sure. It did really, really well. What else is going on? Not too sure. Here's the other chamomile that I transplanted, and I only did this, maybe 3-4 days ago. It's already starting to send out new ones. So very similar to the other that I just showed you. We got some bee balm. That should be coming back every year. Here's the mint that I was 100% sure that I dug everything out when I dug it out 3 times. I'm extremely accurate, if nothing else. This is a hollyhock, and I'm happy it's not dead. It has grown, but I thought hollyhocks were super tall. And perhaps this is just year 1 in clay soil. I don't really know. Some elecampane is again one of those herbs that's supposed to get 5 feet tall. So maybe year 2, we shall see. Gonna dry some of you. Not very happy with the edamame beans. These were planted a while ago. Like, it had to have been around like our last frost date. And again, out of this clay soil is just murder on annual veg. Stuff that's perennials, like after it's been established. This was the tarragon that I ripped out of the herb garden there last year. It doesn't care. This stuff will grow on the side of a wall, I'm sure of it. Like it has never once looked, not good. These lupins are just awesome. I don't care where I live. I will not have those. Comfrey, this is amazing. I've watched so many videos on comfrey over the years, and I finally planted some last year. I've cut these things down to the ground twice now, and I can see why permaculture people love these. Oh, Laura was asking me about the flowers. Where was that? There. Dummy, you're in the light. So that's what the flowers look like. And I'm actually going to cut those off here, right, Chicken Louie, because I do not need these seeding everywhere. They seed super easy via just taking a chunk of root, which will be on the way, as I promised you, Laura. But they are a nice looking flower, and let me tell you, the bees, holy cow. It's very odd that there's nothing out. Well, I guess it just rained. Of course there's none out. Dummy. Nice. Nice. Check it out. Master pepper grower. I got 4 plants in this box. It's not an unbelievable ratio. I think we've got another 1 there. Oh, maybe 2. Hey. Oh, maybe 3. Goodness sakes. I'm starting to crush that 1 pepper per plant rule I usually enforce upon myself. Oh, here's the only apple tree to have apples. Some volunteer poppies. Came up from, I guess, last year, but I grew them 15 feet away. There's one of the few that's left. What did I do? I think I said I had 6. 3 of them got knocked off in that hailstorm, but I don't know if I was looking around and found more, because there's another 2 there. And you can see the bruising there. It obviously didn't care for the hail much. There's another couple there. Yeah, whatever, right? It's more apples than I've ever had before, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and air propagate this stem next year because I want it to grow out, not like I'm not bringing a ladder out here in the middle of a forest. Here's some spuds that are flowering. So I've been learning from my failures and talking to a whole whack of people. In fact, I'm going to do a little, what did I learn, video from my last fiasco. But I mean, when they're flowering is when they're supposed to be setting on, there's potatoes in there, and that's when they're starting to gather speed. So I've been doing my best to make sure these things have been getting watered. These, oops, sorry, sea buckthorn. I'm gonna put a cage around you. These seem to have taken. So there's sea buckthorn there, and I've got one more, the female variety. But we shall see. We shall see. I'm not giving up, I'll tell you that. I need one of those harvests that I enviously watch everybody else get. Oh, here's a different sweet peas. What kind of cool color? Real purpose of this, other than just a little front yard walk around. I harvested most of these, and obviously that was a couple of days ago, and went to the food bank with a ton from the Friends of the Garden program, and I've got a bunch in the fridge. So I think we're going to try to make, what do you call them fruit roll-up things, just out of those and a wee little bit of sugar. So some more comfrey. Just can't kill it. I never water this. It's horrible clay ground. I don't know. I think I'll probably just use all these onions for little pickling onions. Throw them in with stuff. The other cherry tree did very well. Much sweeter. What is this one? A Romeo? So that other is an Evans then. Yeah, and those are darker. Yeah, cool. Alright, just talking to myself now. I do have some peppers that are doing, they're surprising me. That's bigger than the plant. In fact, that should probably come off so that some of those others have a chance. Another one. Some of my banana peppers. Oh, there's another one there too. Are these just sweets? Yeah, neat. I think I'm going to take one of my chamomile from the community plot and put it in this spot so that it's just always there. Tomatoes have big long tap roots, and not just tap roots, just a root system. And they don't, as soon as they get down to the clay, that's it. They don't do anything. More edamame. I don't think I'm going to be getting much edamame off of those. And soybeans. I'll be drinking you in my coffee later. Here's another hollyhock. Right? I don't know how that's supposed to get to 6 feet. But, again, here's sort of my pride and joy here as far as the peppers go. We've got some nice peppers going on. I already harvested a couple of them, and I think this weekend we got a long weekend up here in Canada, and I think Shane is going to come over with his camper and his dog, and we're going to hang out and pickle a whole bunch of beets and make some pickles, and might even build a chicken coop. I don't know. We'll see. This was my poor pear tree that I cut down. Another one up front that about the same, except for there's more stuff growing around it. I don't know what else to show, really. I mean, things are doing well. That's the elderberry. Yeah. Father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries. One of them. More spuds. Jerusalem artichokes that I picked out of there for sure. Whole bunch of mojito mint, which is nice. More spuds. More spuds. One of these, I'm telling you, one of these. I'll do the entire thing in a British accent, but I won't know until it's done. Damn it. These Asiatic lilies look extremely nice. There was red ones on here. They're flipping delicate though, and this is a wind tunnel. Lady's mantle seems to have finally taken to its home, which is nice. There were orange ones, yellow ones, red ones. These cool pinky white looking things. There's still a red one here. Wicked. And then whatever, a couple more potatoes. I don't know if I told you I got a potato issue. But anyway, there's a quick little walk around. Hope everybody has a great long weekend. No drinking and driving now. Come on, be smart. All right, talk to you guys later.